Hello everyone, welcome to my CBSE English World. Today we will start Chapter 5 Footprints Without Feet, written by H.G. Wells. It is from the book Footprints Without Feet. Now, before begin, I just want to clear you with one thing. As you all must have gone through the title, Footprints Without Feet. What does it suggest? The mark of footprints, but without feet. How could it be possible? It can be possible only when a person has made himself invisible and after being walked, left the marks of the feet. The chapter is about an invisible man, that is Griffin, who is a scientist and has discovered how to make himself invisible. As he was afraid of being discovered in London, where he used to stay, where he had committed some crimes, he runs away to a remote village. However, he runs out of money and resorts to robbery, using his advantage of invisibility. Now let's know about the three main characters of this story. First is Griffin. He is the strange scientist who makes himself invisible. He does not hesitate to resort to criminal activities just as to remain a mystery. Then we come to Mrs. Hall. She is a firm and strong lady, but superstitious owner of the inn where Griffin stays. Now, here I want to clear the word inn, a house providing food, drink, and stay for travelers. Now, Mrs. Hall was the owner of the inn where Griffin stays. Now, come to Mr. Jaffers. He is a dutiful policeman who fails to arrest the invisible scientist. Now let's start reading along with explanation and difficult words. The two boys started in surprise at the fresh, muddy imprints of a pair of bare feet. What was a barefooted man doing on the steps of a house in the middle of London? And where was the man? Now, children, the two boys in London were surprised to see fresh muddy footprints of bare feet on the steps of a house without finding who was making them. As they gazed, a remarkable sight met their eyes. Children, gazed means to look something or someone for a long time. A fresh footmark appeared from nowhere. Now, see, as the boys were looking at the footprints, suddenly they saw a fresh footmark appeared with no one to be there. They saw a fresh footmark, but there was no one to be there. Further, footprints followed, one after another, descending the steps and progressing down the street. The boys followed, fascinated, until the muddy impressions became fainter and fainter, and at last disappeared altogether. Now, here the boys started following the footmarks, which were moving down from the stairs to the street. They kept on following the footsteps until they became fainter and fainter and at last disappeared. Now, here, children, the feet were covered in mud and kept on moving. The footsteps getting down from the stairs moved to the street, and by then the impressions were becoming fainter and finally disappeared. The explanation of the mystery was really simple enough. The bewildered boys, now here children, bewildered means confused, had been following a scientist who had just discovered how to make the human body transparent. Children, the footprints were of scientist Griffin, who had been trying to become invisible for a long time. And now he had discovered how to make the human body transparent. So the mystery is very simple. It was of the scientist Griffin. Griffin, the scientist, had carried out experiment after experiment to prove that the human body could become invisible. Finally, he swallowed certain rare drugs, and his body became as transparent as a sheet of glass, though it also remained as solid as glass. Now, children, the scientist Griffin, he had been trying to become invisible from a very long time. For that, he was carrying out experiment after experiment. Now, finally, what did he do? He swallowed. Swallowed means cause or allow, especially food or drink, to pass down through the throat. So he swallowed certain rare drugs, and his body became as transparent as a sheet of glass. His body became transparent, though it remained solid also. Brilliant scientist though he was, Griffin was rather a lawless person. Lawless means a person who does not obey laws. Now, see, children, here two shades have been given. First is brilliant scientist. It is given that he was a brilliant scientist because he had discovered that how to become invisible. He was an intelligent person. And the another shade is given that he was a lawless person. He did not obey laws. His landlord disliked him. He was living on rent and tried to eject him. Eject means that throwing him out. He tried to throw him out of the house. In revenge, Griffin set fire to the house. Now, what did he do? He set fire to the house. To get away without being seen, he had to remove his clothes. Now, he removed his clothes so that nobody could see him. And when he put on his clothes, he was visible to everyone. Thus, it was that he became a homeless wanderer, without clothes, without money, and quite invisible. So from there only he had become a homeless wanderer, means he was roaming about, he was traveling aimlessly, without clothes, without money, and invisible also, until to step in some mud and left footprints as he walked. He was covered in some mud, and as we have earlier read about the footprints which the boys had seen, so we are talking about that those footprints also only. He escaped easily enough from the boys who followed his footprints in London. Now he escaped easily. How did he escape easily? Children, as he was invisible, therefore it was not difficult for him to escape from the eyes of the two boys in London. But his adventures were by no means over. See, as he had escaped easily, so it didn't mean that his adventures were also over. There were many to go and see. He had chosen a bad time of the year to wander about London without clothes. It was midwinter. See, it was a season of winter, and it was very difficult for him to roam about on the streets of the London without clothes. The air was bitterly cold, and he could not do without clothes. Instead of walking about the streets, he decided to slip into a big London store for warmth. See, slip means enter. See, as the air was very cold and it was not possible for him to roam on the streets of London without clothes. So, what he did, he decided to enter into a big London store for getting warmth. Closing time arrived, and as soon as the doors were shut, Griffin was able to give himself the pleasure of clothing and feeding himself without regard to expense. Now, children, it was a time to close the store, and as soon as the doors were shut, Griffin very easily put on the clothes and feed himself without giving any money. He broke open boxes and wrappers and fitted himself out with warm clothes. He broke the boxes and the wrappers and put on the warm clothes. Soon, with shoes, an overcoat, and a wide brimmed hat. Now, children, the meaning of wide brimmed hat means chode kinare wali. The hat was wide, broad. He became a fully dressed and visible person. So he put on shoes, overcoat, hat, and finally he became a fully dressed and a visible person. As I told you earlier, also, when he put on the clothes, then he became visible. So he put on the clothes and he was a visible man. In the kitchen of the restaurant, he found cold meat and coffee, and he followed up the meal with sweets and wine taken from the grocery store. Now, children, it was a big departmental store, therefore, everything was easily available there. He could take everything, anything, without being noticed. He found cold meat and coffee there that he took, and then after that he also took sweets, also wine from the grocery store. Finally he settled down to sleep on a pile of quilts. Now, children, quilt means a thin cover filled with feathers or some other warm material which you put over when you are in bed during winter. In Hindi, if we say that Rajai. The rest part of the chapter will be concluded in the next video.